Charles Hall going to be coming to left-hand side of the Brunswick, Georgia 92 Mustang, waiting to tap in to clear right there. Small block forward. Bennett, small block underneath the hood is Reese Brothers Race Cars. Had a ton of update into this thing, so it should be a first pass out. Beautiful car, man. Justin McChesney doing a tuning. KBX on board right there. Let's see if they can lay it down. And here comes that right side.
The Bowser machine right here, the 71 Datsun. Right-hand side of the racetrack. That is not DJ, that is Ryan McCain behind the wheel as they say, look, we go in class racing here in 2021. They checked this thing at Lights Out 11 and said it was 100% X275 legal. They just did a little bit of throttle bottle upgrades. They went from a 4500 down to the 4150 and then said, all right, we going. Well, when you got two cars in the camp running X275, you're going to have to pick one and ride with them. Well, DJ said, I'll drive Nemesis. Ryan said, all right, then, I'm going to go ahead and slide behind the wheel of Bowser here.
Never mind, we'll call him now. We'll take a first call for Limited Drag Radio. Once again, LDR, Limited Drag Radio. We'll take you to the lanes, please. Energy Manufacturing and Callies. Limited Drag Radio. We'll put out a first call for LDR to the stage lanes, please.
So we'll see the Bowser machine trying to get this thing in the 20s. Obviously, they want to qualify and win, but they said, hey, we will get this thing in the 20s and we'll be happy. Ryan McCain said, hey, man, it's kind of interesting. Like, DJ was behind the wheel of this thing. He knows all the little quirks and all that other stuff. I'm just new here. So on some of the stuff where DJ might ride it out, Ryan's like, man, I'll just let it lift. But we will see what Hull and McCain can do here. Q2. X275. One. Oh, man, he was almost on one. 101 to the 60.
Man, 101, 60-foot. Charles Hall was 107. It looked like a planned shut-off pass.
But, you know, back in the day.
Back in the 60s, there's, you do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah. So Black Plague has entered the racetrack here. Tighten up the tower. Hashtag tighten up the tower, Wade Mooney. DJ McCain here, left-hand side of the racetrack. Black Plague Hot Rod Ira Mac owned machine here in the left lane. Panama City, Florida based. Gorgeous looking 2013 Cobra with the nitrous power. And Dallas Buchanan from Kansas City, Missouri here in the right lane. All the 481X turbo power going to be backed up and rolling and going. As they're pointing to something over on the Black Plague car, I don't know if it was leaking or if they're like, no, that's your job. Oh. They're saying, hey, the sill plate on the wing is, they're just going to pry it off here. No, it didn't come off, but we'll see what happens. If it makes it, all the way down the track.
Is that like NASCAR? You just take the screen off?
Well, yeah, you just, you put that ice cube in your mouth and you're good to go, right?
All right, we'll take Pro 275 to the lanes, please. Pro 275, brought to you by Mickey Townsend Tires, M&M Transmissions. Pro 275, we'll take you. Hit it, baby, look at McCain. Nemesis top bacon at 407 at 177. Beautiful pass out of the nitrous car.
All right, look, listen up here, Ira Mac. I know you do not mess with the sill plate. Leave it like it is. That was the magic.
That was it.
Don't mess with the sill plate. Leave it on there.
DJ goes number 5 right there. Ira Mac, good to see you, buddy. comes the Pro Charge Chevrolet. There we go. See, when you put a Chevrolet in a Mopar, it gets upset sometimes.
Yeah, it didn't, we're spraying the water box down there, so if you're not any kind of wetness on the tire, it ain't going nowhere. So.
Right, so you're saying it didn't have enough power to turn tire?
Maybe. Need a little bit of liquid H2O traction cutter there.
Bowser patiently waiting. He's got the air conditioner on, saying, man, it's nice and cool in here.
Can he go from the 40s, skip the 30s, right to the 20s?
I say yes. McCain going 20s. Let's see if I'm right. One flat short time. Keep your eyes on the right-hand side. Smoke coming out 431 at 158. He was going 20s and then some right there. Man, Payshar goes 426 at 163, but Bowser was one flat 60 foot. And then he saw the top end. The engine was not happy. The tune-up needed.
About to get that Mars up in the wet box here. There we go. That's a burnout right there.
John Deere is going to be the left-hand side of the racetrack out there. Nice shout to Melissa and Lauren if she's watching on. We're here. She could be here, right? Who knows?
She could be. Turn 14 distribution, the direct injected.
We need Josh Letford to the tower, please, when you get a second. Josh Letford to the tower when you get a second.
Here in the left lane of John Uris.
Direct injected over there on the left-hand side, exactly like it came. Let's see what they can happen here. I didn't know that, Hartman. Top end about 428 at 169. Uris lays down a great pass right there. DJ, hey, picks up.
Yeah, 35 with a 9. That's going to be clocks on best numbers for that company. There in the right.
On that, big shout to Jose, forced induction. Supplying the turbos this weekend. Shane said, let's step it up a little bit. And they did.
Yeah, if Big Blake knocks his tire off, they're definitely going to rip that sill plate off.
Here we go. 3-0 Billy getting ready to put it in the beans right here in LDR. Oh, man, look at Black Flag. Here comes through Billy. Top end 4 flat with a 6 at 188 right there. Just not going to threes. DJ goes his best pass.
Oh, yeah, most definitely right there. 406 with a 2. 177 again. He'll be number 6 as Stack passed him there to go number 3.
Yeah, man.
I'm here with the young gun, Ryan McCain. Lights out 10, small block nitrous champion. Swapped it over to X275. That thing's leaving hard, but we're having some issues. What we got going on?
I think I got to put a little shift retard in it. Pepped up a little bit, but headed in the right direction. We've been struggling real bad with it. Going, consistent 30s, which ain't bad for this class, but I'm trying to get to the low 20s, maybe even the teens.
Well, I ain't seen you guys get held back on much.
Nah, I mean, it's kind of hard to hold us back. But, when we fight mechanical issues, it ain't much I can do.
It is. Listen, I'm telling you right now, keep your eye on this young guy. Greatest, just nicest guy in the world. Whole family's nice. Just come say hi to him. They'll show you the car. Just hang out with the guy a little bit. But this young gun's not going to sit down and just take a beating. He's going to hand it right back to everybody and fight the whole weekend. Good luck, buddy. Can't wait to see it.
Yes, sir.
Thanks,
That's
buddy.
how we do, boss.
Turbocharged entry, come on, get a little sideways out there. Number 12 going against the man that was just bumped out.
Ryan McCain, your number 17 qualifier, 431.1 behind the keyboard. He wouldn't be any sort of pressure in this situation. Right now, the pressure is on. As Willie Dog say, pressure busts pipes. Well, pressure makes diamonds as well. So we'll see what happens here for Ryan McCain. He's going to let go of the button. If it makes it to the 60-foot, he's going to see if Bowser got some act right in it. Can it go 20s? We shall see. Hopefully Bowser will go 20s and Nemesis right behind it will go 20s as well. Chang in the show already, number 12. Not very safe, but.
And Bowser go 20s. Are we going to see Bowser in the 20s?
I would think that a competitive small block no time car would have to go that fast to be competitive.
No, I'm saying right now.
Oh, yeah. Yes, right now he can.
Yeah.
Keep the front end down, one flat to the 60. That's the recipe.
One flat, baby. Can he go 20? Step in. 428, baby. 161 miles an hour. Bowser makes the show.
Let's go, McCain family. Lester McCain, Rhonda, Big, Sinclair, all y'all, congratulations.
Wow.
Y'all get out of the way because Nemesis finna do it as well right here as all the McCain crew is happy.
Look at that. Norman Chang goes number 11. Ryan McCain, Bowser number 12, and Ken Cortuccio's on the bump spot with Manny Virginia's car.
They said that Ryan McCain was an idiot and plenty of other. I shared the post, but Ryan McCain, he finally got it together. Very last pass, made it in the show, and had some choice words for all the people that doubted him. And here he is, young man in. Qualified to Sweet 16, the Ryan McCain behind the wheel of the RM Tune machine. The McCain Racing family, everybody over there, Rhonda, Lester, the rest of the family is here to have some fun and go rounds. They got a Terminator in the right lane, though.
But that was a mic check. Mike Sermonaro coming out right-hand side of the Middletown, Delaware machine. Bruce Michael owns the car. The man out in front right there. High Horse Performance. This actually has a Gen 3 Hemi underneath the hood right there as Wade Hopkins, Other Speed Racing doing a tune-up. Your number 6 qualifier. They made it in on the last hit, going 424 with a 7. So Ryan McCain has the advantage here as far as getting down the racetrack. Almost never qualified session. Whereas Mike Sermonaro has only made it down the track once.
Yeah, I mean, they just showed up yesterday. Went a 13, 12, 448, 424, 7. And in it.
This is first round of eliminations for everybody watching on Flow Racing.
We're up early, ready to go, and this is it. This is one I've been excited to see right here. Bowser coming at you right here. Sweet 16 action. 001 on the tree. Stay ahead, Chicken Nugget. He's going to do it right there. Ryan McCain, stand up. I mean, I get excited, but God bless America right there. 001 on the tree. You had to pack your lunch and then some to stay ahead of that thing.
Man, that was sweet. McCain, 001, he wanted it. It was like a burnt chicken nugget out there at a 430, 261 mile an hour. Mike Sermonaro, you heard it didn't shift or something along the top of the racetrack.
the other McCain brother, DJ McCain. I would do the air horn, but we can't do that stuff. This is a McCain Racing production here in the left lane. Black Plague, the Ira Mac owned Mac Concrete machine here in the left lane. All the nitrous power here. He's going to have to pack his lunch here because this is going to be a fight right here with a medium-sized Okie.
We need Jason Borum to the lanes, please. Jason Borum, where are you at? We need Jason Borum to the lanes. Justin Martin going to be the right-hand side of the racetrack. Pete Harrell trying a totally different groove, maybe. That thing is really far right. The Pensacola, Oklahoma, Nova. Harrell engine underneath the hood right there. Pete, the engine builder, musician. Getting ready to try to sing some music here to a win line. There we go. That looks a little bit better.
Yeah. Pete Harrell really good at doing stuff. So we saw Ryan McCain go to round number 2. We will see if DJ McCain can meet his brother. Otherwise, you're never going to live that down on Thanksgiving. Very competitive family here. A long-time racer, and we were going to see what DJ McCain can do here against Justin Martin. Your number 10 qualifier 462. He said, man, it's starting to slow down to mile an hour. I think we might have some transmission problems, but we're going to go with it anyways. Martin is in. Here comes McCain. There goes McCain to the next round, and as Lester McCain says, dumping the dirty draws in the face right there. 411.9, 174. The mile an hour is going down, but you're way out ahead. You got it.
There you go, the Ira Mac machine. He's all smiling. That guy's always smiling.
Oh, yeah. It's, man, it's. So I talked to him at Woodstock, and it's, I mean, an amazing story and everything. And we kind of talked to him, did an interview with him. He comes up back up to, and I've heard a lot of things before, but he says, your feet are welcome under my table anytime.
Nice.
I was like, wow, that is amazing to hear something like that. Yeah. Like, you don't hear those kind of things anymore. And
wow.
And from Lights Out, we saw this matchup right here as they pushed off McCain. And then McCain watched Goss go out there and just have a yard sale on transmission and rear end and drive shaft parts. So in arguably the second most pressurous situation of his career, as the first one was getting in the show, and he made it on the last pass. Right now, we need LDR, limited drag radial to the lanes, please. Limited drag radial as Ryan McCain is backing up the 71 Datsun, the McCain Racing family right here. Everybody out. Got the brother DJ. They have got it going on right here. They know they got to come up with something because the world record holder is across the stripe from them.
The man that shocked us all at 4:14, Rob Goss over there left-hand side, Sheridan, Wyoming, the 09 Challenger. The Gen 3 Hemi underneath the hood right there. Pro Charger on board. Bruce Michael will be bringing him to the line. Wade Hopkins, Southern Speed Racing doing the tune. Rhodes Custom Auto on board. NGK, you name it. Rob Goss, a great driver, would love to win right here at Sweet 16 4.0. Ryan McCain, of course, is trying to make all those haters say, ha, what a look at me now. We're going to see if he can finally take out Rob Goss because he did not get that opportunity, as Barrett said, at Lights Out. He wants a little revenge. Here we go. McCain, baby, look at that Bowser! McCain boys, 431 to 161. What an upset right there. Look at that, Bear Green.
I am tickled pink up here. I said, hey, Lee, you've got it. Go for it. And man, oh, man.
The left lane just a second ago, is that where they just went 417?
Yes. Yes. Okay. To watch a car right ahead of you go 417 and then you knock the tire off. Bowser is in the house.
Ryan McCain tattooed him on a trio 10 to an 034. McCain boys wanted that one, baby.
Lester,
the family is all packed.
Lester McCain, Ronald McCain, DJ. Y'all going to have to keep on going because you're going to be fighting at Thanksgiving for whoever goes the farthest.
fucking Walden.
Interesting right here is
All right, come on, Gargis. Come on, DJ. Let's go.
this is a McCain Racing production. DJ McCain behind the wheel.
Sir, we need you to calm it down with that. Thank you.
Right-hand side of the racetrack, Panama City, Florida, the 2013 Ira Mac-owned Mustang Cobra. Looking good here as he is off. Got Big Plague fired back up here in the right lane. The mile an hour has been going down, so we will see. They got it figured out in Gargis. He's been a serious contender all weekend long. A string of low 390 tickets have been printed from the left-hand side of the racetrack.
Yeah, Gargis, the Alcohol Pro Line machine. Steve Penny tunes. You need to calm it down with that board, man. Yes, you're gonna get fired. We've already been fired once. Don't want to get fired twice. Here we go. CTR race cars going to be on the left-hand side of the racetrack. Twin turbo operation. Scott Tidwell, the car owner over there. They'd love to see the record back, but right now they just love the win. Win, 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 no matter what.
DJ Khaled, another one.
I thought it was DJ McCain.
This is a DJ McCain production. I'm gonna have to hit the air horn again. So we will see who is gonna be going to the next round here, whether it's gonna be Paul Gargis or if it's gonna be DJ McCain. Ryan McCain is going to the semifinals. DJ would like to join him in the semifinals of Limited Drag Radio here. We will see which one it's going to be, if it's going to be Black Plague or if it's going to be the Tidwell CTR race car machine. In the left lane as DJ is pre-stage. The boost coming up for Gargis.
Here we go. Oh, Gargis strikes the tires.
DJ McCain family in the house.
Wow, upset central, baby. There you go.
Ira Mac, let's get it, baby. Semi-final round coming. Here we go. And
we need Minnie to hit the button. Minnie ticket taker, hit
if
the
you
button, please.
squint, it's almost like we're at World Cup here, as we have the most American thing you can do. Take an import of the 71 Datsun and put an LS3 engine in it.
So would you buy the 71 Datsun or would you buy the Supra?
I mean, I probably
Well,
cannot
let me ask you
fit
this.
in the Datsun.
You can't fit in the Datsun.
No.
I mean, you're a pretty small guy.
Yeah, I mean,
You can't fit in the Supra either.
I got a better chance of fitting in the Supra than I do the Datsun. But Ryan McCain, I mean, we say Cinderella story. I mean, this is it right here.
Once again, Limited Drag Radio. We need you to lanes. Brian McGee. Brian McGee, I know you're slinging that thing together, but we are calling you here if you can. It's been just about an hour.
He has made the switch over from No Time Racing, pretty much got his teeth kicked in at Lights Out, and they regrouped. He's rebuilt this thing 3 or 4 times, and here he is in the semi-final rounds of X275 Racing.
So here we go, Battle of the Antiques, pre-stage on the right-hand side of the racetrack. Here comes Gary White, the clutch assisted. 2JZ Symphony. Bowser's in. Oh, Bowser goes red and he didn't need it.
Oh, heartbreaker right there is McCain, 431 to 161. All he had to do was leave on green as White was 065 on the tree, which is good for the clutch car, but...
Man, Ryan McCain just needed to go green right there. Gary White, Team Titan, Nero, and the crew. Eric, congratulations. Moving on to the final round with a little luck.
Four tires off the ground for Ron Rhodes as that thing was up and away. And man, oh man,
Unbelievable. Ron Rhodes was 001 on the tree to an 050. He wanted that one. 104, and the car started climbing out there, and all four wheels were off the ground at one point.
Yeah, I mean, that round even, I mean, we wanted to see a tight side-by-side race, but I'm still speechless from that. It was amazing.
Big shout out to everybody watching on, man. That was crazy. Unbelievable. Still a great showing coming out of Road Steam. Here comes Limited Drag Radial LDR, brought to you by Energy Manufacturing and Galleys. It's going to be the Thrill Billy coming on the right-hand side, the 86 G-Body. The Monte Carlo is going to be over here. Shane Stack from Huntsville, Alabama. CTR Race Cars, your number 5 qualifier.
Keep going.
In the rocking the American flag, baby. God bless the USA, the multi-time LDR champion. He'll be going up against that left-hand side, Barrett.
That's right. This is a Ryan McCain, DJ McCain production here. The Black Plague Hot Rod, Panama City, Florida, the 2013 Mustang Cobra. Number 10 qualifier, 406 with a 2. They are locked and loaded, ready for war right here. As they got the nitrous ready to go, they got the thing turned up and ready. Ira Mack owns the machine as he is over there with a little bit of wall real estate watching this car.
It's going to be interesting. She's stacking the right-hand side of the force induction turbos. Well, he's being a force to be reckoned with. DJ McCain, we know the transmission might be having a little issue out there. It's been losing mile an hour, but he's in the final.
Yeah, and Shane Stack, I've thought that Taylor Laster had his number, and he had his number at about 650 foot last round. But Stack edged him out right here, and we will see if they can keep it alive. And DJ McCain in arguably the biggest race of his life right here in LDR as Stack is bumping, rolling. DJ taking a little bit of time there. He's in and gone. 018 on the tree. DJ McCain does not.
Man, look at that. What a race. Shane Stack, the Thrill Billy, baby. 390 miles an hour. He gets it by 18 thousandths of a second. What a drag race.
Hey, if I'm going to lose one, let's lose one just like that. 018 on the tree. Shane Stack said, hey, I'm going to let you leave and get out there. DJ McCain watched him come by at the top end once again.
Man, if you had an in-car camera of DJ McCain, you know he was in there with a steering wheel going, come on, baby, we got this. And it was just that close that Shane Stack drove around him.
Man.